Hello, my name is Chad. I have made videos and done streaming and stuff before in the past of just your typical gameplay and all that kind of stuff. Taking a step back from that a little bit to bring you guys something new, at least new to me. So I have recently been diving into the great, wonderful, magical world of Dungeons and Dragons, and there are tons of videos out there by awesome videos out there by Matt Mercer and Critical Role and Matt Colville and just tons of guys detailing not only how to be a good player but how to play the game, how to be a good DM, etc., etc. Man, I'm used to streaming, so I'm looking at the screen. I'm not used to doing videos, so make awkward eye contact with all of you. So how this happened was a couple years ago, my friends and I, we got together to play Pathfinder, and we all rolled for characters, and we never met again. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a DM. I'm going to learn the basics of D&D by watching videos, and I know a few things about it already just from friends and stuff that are talking about people. I've been a mega nerd all my life, so I know what 1d8 means, but anyways, I decided I was going to put together a campaign. I'm going to dive into videos. I'm going to read the player handbook, the DM guide, which I still kind of have yet to do. All of that was not intended to furnish these videos. These videos just came as an idea to me. I was searching on YouTube for what about a new DM? What is, like, someone who's just breaking into, maybe not Dungeons & Dragons as a whole, but someone who is documenting their process of being a DM and learning along the way and what things work, what things don't, their inspiration, all that kind of stuff. Woo! Anyways, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Diaries of a New DM. I say diary because I've never really myself been like a diary kind of guy. It fits, the alliteration there, Diary of a New DM, and it just works. So what my goal is, what I'm going to try to do is bring you guys videos after every session I do of D&D. I'm going to recap it and talk about things that I learned as a DM, as a new DM, and not only a new DM, but someone who's fairly new to the D&D process as a whole. And maybe in future videos, I'll do different angles so we don't have to deal with this. Even for my own reference, I can go back and kind of reference what I've learned, things that have happened, and maybe, you guys will enjoy this along the way. This bright window right here. Anyway, so let me get down to it. So far, all I've done is run a session 0, and we didn't even plan on doing that. The goal was I was going to get everybody together, because most of the guys that are playing, I already know. My goal was get together, make sure everybody's rolled for characters correctly. We all agree on the method of rolling characters, because you can roll for characters, or you can also take from the stat pool, and you have 20 points or whatever it is, divvy them out however you want. So as long as we agree on everything, agree on the time, the day, the places we're going to meet. So that was the goal. But then we were all together. We had already, most of the guys, there are a couple, we have three new guys and 2 seasoned vets are playing. So there's 5 players in my campaign. We had accomplished this, we had ordered pizza at the beginning, and before the pizza had even arrived at the house, everybody was basically okay, we know when we're going to meet. We know how we're going to, where we're going to meet. Some of the hiccups with the new guys for rolling for characters, hey, no, here's your skills and here's what you can do with those. And before the pizza even got here, they were all done with that. So I was like, you know what? What if we did this? I just threw together a quick, draw it on paper kind of a thing, and we run through a little one-shot scenario just so I can dip my toes in the water of being a DM before we actually start our campaign where, we're playing for keeps. You know what I'm saying? We did that. We got through that in an hour or so. It went a little better than expected. I was able to improv a little easier than I thought. There are so many awesome, good resources out there that people like Matt Mercer, Matt Colville, and other people have recommended. But fastcharacter.com, Kobold Fight Club, something like that, stuff like that, where I can just click a button and all of a sudden I've got an encounter and I've got character, enemies with basic stats. But I was able to kind of improvise and go with the flow as the characters took it quite a bit easier than I imagined. Now, I'm not going to rest on my laurels there. I have watched so many videos of GM tips and stuff. Again, mainly from Matt Mercer, Matt Colville. I seriously recommend their videos. One thing that they have said is like, don't, get overconfident and all this kind of stuff. Also, don't try to railroad your players unless they specifically know that's the kind of campaign, but also don't leave it too open-ended to where you have, as a DM, have no idea what's going on. So originally, the main point from session 0 and then planning for session 1. Originally, before we even knew we were going to do session 0, I had detailed out the intro to session 1, which sounded good on paper, down to the dialogue of, innkeepers and stuff like that. And I realized, that I found out right away, people were like, no DM's plans survive a session or something, whatever the saying is. And that's just true. So I made basic notes about some key NPCs that I think the characters should encounter. And if they don't, I'll try to make sure they encounter them, or at least have an idea of, if they don't, what should happen instead. And I brought it down to seriously like a skeleton, like bare bones outline almost, with maybe a few colorful notes here and there. At least detail, kind of like a main villain, at least for this setting for now. It sounds like, because all my players are really excited, and it sounds like ideally this campaign is going to last a while, and I hope it does. I don't know how long it's going to go, but I have, at least for this specific thing, I have at least one main villain kind of, planned out, mapped out. But I think the biggest thing I learned so far is seriously, I don't overplan, because you're not going to end up using half the stuff that you detail that you were going to use. By the way, if anybody's wondering what this guy was, right here, that's my little logo from when I was streaming on Twitch. My name is Tap Rack Bang on Twitch. See, I've just taken a break, man. Some of the Twitch, Twitter, online culture there was some of that stuff was kind of getting to me. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta take a step back, take a break. But anyways, yeah, that's my dude, Tap Rack Bang. That's my little logo. So yeah, moving into session 1, I've got kind of an idea. They're gonna already the campaign has completely shifted. I was gonna have the players up here somewhere, and now they're down here somewhere, and that's kind of how things are going to be for now. But actually letting the characters write the story along with you, I think, is going to be an enjoyable thing for me, to where I'm not railroading them into what I want the campaign to do. I love that about video games, and I love the prospect that D&D just takes that and just to a whole new level, where they can do whatever they want. Our characters have backstories, they have goals in their backstories, and I would like to see them kind of take control of those and be like, hey, I'm going to go search, I'm going to look for this, see if that's there, that pertaining to their backstory, and kind of help them along the way with that. But I'm still a little nervous. Because, the pros, if you will, have always said, they've said inevitably you DM long enough, you're going to have a catastrophic failure. You're going to have one of those sessions where it doesn't go as planned. You have a hiccup, you don't know what to do, and the players aren't really having fun, or it's a slog fest, or people die, or they get upset. It's just, you're going to have some of those, and so I'm a little nervous. I want everybody to have a good time, especially because half of our group, at least, is new to D&D, so I want everybody to have a good time. But I think one of the big things with that, and one of the big tips I've learned with that too, is just relax. Relax, have fun with it. And also, I think it'll be good for me to remember that pretty much anything is possible in the world of D&D. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope there's people out there that would like to see the learning process of somebody who's not already an expert, who hasn't already been through it all, and telling you from that end of things, but have someone who is new to it, and then seeing what I can do with them. Go ahead and what do you say? If you like the content, go ahead and smash that like button. If you are interested in seeing future videos, make sure you subscribe. And what do you think about new DMs? Leave a comment down. Whatever. Anyways, but for real, thanks for listening to me ramble. Have a good one, guys.